Hey, what's up YouTube? How you doing? It's Zylox here, and today we have an interesting video, and it's about Overwatch 2. So we're just going to be going over the patch notes, like general information, updates on the heroes, and also maps. Just to get the introduction out the way, like and sub to the channel. Just overall support me and just try to build me up. I'm gonna try to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So I'm gonna just be grinding YouTube nonstop, and I'm gonna try to get Overwatch centered around my channel. But anyway, besides the introduction, let's get into the video today. So first, we're going to be talking about the general updates and fixes that they did to the game, not including maps or heroes. So they fixed an issue where players retain 30% of ultimate charge between rounds on control maps. They fixed an issue with control point maps not always correctly transitioning to overtime. 3. They fixed the versus screen not appearing in competitive. 4. They fixed an issue where players were unable to invite other custom game via clicking empty spectator slots. 5. They fixed an issue with text chat being unavailable to gamepad users on PC. 6. Using pause match in custom game will no longer disable other menu buttons. That's okay. Anyway, fixed an issue with kill cams not playing correctly during overtime. And 8. Players should no longer be able to get stuck under TS1 in the push game mode. And 9. They fixed an issue with controllers not being able to scroll on some UI. So overall, I love all these things that they did to them, like the game, the updates. It's going to make the game be smoother. They could have done a lot more than what they did, but honestly, this is just a good start to the game to kind of get it moving and rolling along. So honestly, I don't think any of these are bad adjustments they did to the game, and I'm overall happy for what they did so far. But besides that, let's get into the maps and exactly what they did to those. So the updates on those, they modified the umbrellas and tables in the forward spawn cafe so it's easier to move around, and they fixed an issue where players could get stuck in the umbrellas and forward spawn cafe. Not gonna lie, that happened to me once, bro, and I about lost my controller because I about lost my shit. But anyway, for Gibraltar, they fixed some bugs in the area in which players could get stuck. Also happened to me again playing the game. So it's just good that they fixed that problem as well. And for Junkertown, they just fixed some canisters around the map, which I guess is okay, but not really needed in a sense. But so overall, that's what the general information is and the maps. They're not bad updates. There could have been more, but overall, just a good start to the game, like I said earlier. So now let's get into the heroes and exactly what they did to them. First off, we're going to start off with Ashe. They fixed an issue with Little Redskin and her line dance emote performing a broken animation. So I guess it was kind of messed up and didn't really work properly. So I guess it's kind of good they fixed that. And obviously Bastion, now that he's back in the game, they fixed his ult so you can only use 3 like you were supposed to in the first place. And then also they fixed the bug when you used it, his weapon stays instead of disappearing, which I'm so glad they fixed Bastion and put him back into the game because I have a friend who's a Bastion main, and the game was really fun to him because he wasn't able to play who he wanted to play for like a decent amount of time. So I'm just glad they finally fixed those issues. So for Junker Queen, her Jag Blade, you shouldn't your teammates or anything friendly items can no longer deflect her dagger, which is really good. And I'm just glad they fixed that issue as well. For Mei, they fixed a bug where Mei's visual effects stopped playing during the match. That's never happened to me, but I can imagine how pissed I would be if my visual effects shit stopped working. Like, I would be so pissed. So for Mercy though, they not modified, I apologize. They fixed a bug where it's like a constant reloading sound when you switch weapons on, like, I guess it's a good fix, and I'm glad they did it because it probably got really annoying if you were a Mercy main. Alright, and for Reinhardt, they modified the placement of Reinhardt's charms on his hammer so it's easier for you to see him on that big ass hammer. Like, that shit's massive, so I'm glad they fixed that problem as well. For Roadhog, they fixed his chain hook, failed to land targets when it should have hit. Oh shit. And they fixed an issue with Roadhog's quick melee animation not playing correctly. So in other words, he's going to be even more broken with his chain. This shit's going to suck ass. That's basically what I hear just now. But okay, it's fine. Symmetra should no longer be able to use her ultimate and place her teleporter down at the same time. I mean, I don't see why you would have to fix that. I mean, I know it was kind of, I wouldn't say overpowered, but it was good because it was good team comp and it helped a lot on your team when it was really sticky situations, and it was just fun to play around. But I mean, I can see why they fixed it, but overall they didn't really need to. And for the last one, Torbjorn, my amazing boy. They fixed so he was banned in ranked, as you all probably know. He was banned in ranked and you couldn't use him. But they fixed it. So now he's back in competitive, as clearly. And now his overload is no longer being able to use multiple times back to back. So there's going to be actually a cooldown. And I'm glad they did that because I could finally use my main in competitive. But yeah, that's all the patch mode notes, in general, and map updates or anything like that. So that's about it. Thanks for watching the video. Just hope you like and sub to the channel. Try to get me to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And I appreciate all your support.